What's up, Blue Roof Nation? It's your boy Jonathan, and I'm recording live from the middle of the storm. Fuck, it's cold. If you're not currently in the Dallas area, you don't realize that it's raining nonstop, obsessively, all the damn time. The rain never lets up. You think it lets up? It just comes back more and more and more and more. And bloody more, because the rain just never wants to leave. It's never wants to leave. It's always there, all the time, everywhere. But anyways, ooh, it's cold. Anyways, the point of this video is not to complain about the cold, even though it is very cold, and as you can see, lots of rain. But yeah, so welcome to John's Corner. I'm Jonathan. But okay, so the point of today's it's very cold. The point of today's episode is yesterday, you guys might remember me saying like the Flash and Arrow had low ratings, and I was like, oh, I hope it doesn't affect the shows. I hope they don't get canceled. I want, you know, Warner Brothers to double down on these shows and not cancel it. And it seems like they might be doubling down on these shows. It was reported before that the big crossover this year, Elseworld, which has some weird posters. One of Barry Allen dressed as the Arrow, and the Green Arrow dressed in Oliver dressed as the Flash, like they switch, and then there's another one of Arrow and Supergirl switched. It's awesome. But so there's stuff, but it's introducing Batwoman, not Batman, Batwoman, in Gotham. They're gonna introduce them as the Gotham villains and all that, and it's also introducing Lois Lane. And so there's talks that if the crossover does well and people like Batwoman, that she might get her own show. And I'm really excited. I was and still am very excited about the prospect. I'm kind of hoping that it takes place in Supergirl's world, that they don't introduce in a third world and it's just like those two worlds. That way she can cross over and they can do some of the smaller crossovers that Flash and Arrow do all the time, you know? But it's just leaked that I forget his name, but the Teen Wolf dude, Teen Wolf dude on both shows. Not the guy who plays Roy, but the guy who plays Superman. He might be getting his own show. They might be making a new Superman show. Well, my favorite comic book shows have always been the Superman ones. Like Lois and Clark, I still to this day love. And if we get a new Superman show with him as Superman, he does such a great job. I think part of the reason why the Superman movies don't work is because they forget who Superman is. And this is a dude who plays Superman the way he's supposed to be played. He is Superman. He embodies Superman. And we get a show with him as Superman. It could be fun. It could be everything that it's supposed to be. The only thing that show won't have is a Jimmy Olsen because he's busy on Supergirl, going by the name James. But that's just, it's exciting. I really want this to be something that happens. And yeah, so let's see. There's Arrow, Flash, Legends, and Supergirl. And if this works, if both those shows get picked up, that adds Superman and Batwoman to it. It's awesome, you know, like going from 4 to 6. I don't count Black Lightning because whether or not it takes place in the Arrowverse has always been kind of speculated. Personally, I hope it does. I want to see a crossover, particularly between I want Arrow to go there, you know? Like, I think Arrow and Black Lightning meeting would be a really cool and fun interaction. But so far they haven't really said if it is or not, and there hasn't really been a whole lot of connection and connectivity, or at any. So that's why I didn't count that in the list. But if you count it or not, it doesn't really matter. Like Black Lightning isn't hurting by not having that connective tissue there. And if it did get it, they don't need it, but I think it'd be cool. Like, as a comic book nerd, I like it when things cross over and mesh. But I don't know, I'm really excited about the prospect of a new Superman show. That would be so cool. And then you have a Supergirl show on at the same time, and you could cross them over and like do team ups, and that could be a crossover. It would just be a lot of fun. And I don't know, when I found that out, when I heard that, I got really excited by that prospect. So I'm all on board for that. I'm 100% in. So Blumhouse, they did Get Out. They're doing a new Halloween movie. They've been on record saying that he wants to get more of the old classic horror movies, the old classic horror franchises, and make more of them. I think that'd be really cool. And they're saying that Halloween's projected to make like $100 million worldwide. It's crazy for a horror movie. And if it does good, they'll make more sequels. And so I was just thinking, like, what other movies would be cool for them to get their hands on? Like, the last remake of Nightmare on Elm Street was garbage, but Blumhouse doing it, I think it might actually work. You still hard pressed with the fact that you wouldn't have Robert Englund. I mean, I don't know if he just played the role on the Goldbergs, but I don't know if he'd want to do a whole movie or a whole franchise, you know? And Jason, there's all that controversy with the lawsuit, but it'd be interesting, to see other horror franchises coming back to life and succeeding and excelling. Because I really don't think Child's Play's new reboot is going to do good with its "we're small soldiers now" nonsense. But I thought that would be cool. And then I'm cold. It's raining. Look at the storm. But I also was thinking about adding some more stuff to the channel. Long-term Blu-ray production fans, you know that there's a couple podcasts that I have. One is called Sunnydale Live, which has gone through many. There was a version that did like the first 7 episodes, commentaries for the episodes. It was me, Ashley, and Lawrence, and that kind of went away. And I was thinking about bringing it back as a radio play. And I still want to do that. Like that idea of doing it as a radio play still exists, and I still want to do it. But I was thinking of doing a show kind of like this, but where I just talk about episodes of Buffy, and then releasing those episodes also as the podcast Sunnydale Live. I'm thinking about it. I haven't decided yet. And then also bringing back Astonishing Flashbacks, the podcast where we do commentaries for movies, as the one where I'll watch a movie and then we'll come on and we'll talk about it, kind of, here together, me, you, the audience, and then we release that as the podcast. These are just ideas I'm having. I don't know if I'm going to do them. I don't know exactly how I'm going to work all that out. I'm just brainstorming, and I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, so this has been a short episode that I promised you yesterday, but yesterday ended up being like 15 minutes. Yeah, but I'm Jonathan. This is a crazy storm. If you don't live in Dallas, lucky you. But anyways, it's John's Corner. Give us legends.